Hey guys, if you're shopping for knives and gear, make sure you check out the description of the video you're watching right now for links to some great online retailers. There's also individual links for knives that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing to share with you guys. Recognize the name on this package, but I can't remember what's in there, so we'll just figure it out together. Thank you so much to my generous patrons who are supporting me right now. If you'd like to check out my Patreon and get your hands on some of these cool stickers, there is of course a link down in the description. Support me in the world to me. And follow me on Instagram. I've got Instagram. Alright, let's get into this. Just gonna slowly just cut into that right there. Just once one time I cut into a, I think it was like a brochure or something that was in there. Okay, so we have a note, definitely. And we have a Spyderco. That's interesting. I'm sure that made for an enticing thumbnail. Alright, yes, I know what this is. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Joe, for sending this. I appreciate that. I will read that. I will make sure and read that in full off camera. But here's what we've got. Yes, this is the new Spyderco Tenacious lightweight. Now I say new, I mean new to me. It's been a thing for a little bit, but the Tenacious, boy, yeah, that is nice. So the Tenacious was my first Spyderco ever, and to this day, in fact, I'll link this knife down in the description because this is not an expensive knife at all. The Tenacious, to this day, I think is the best gateway Spyderco in existence. It's a simple liner lock. It's got that nice leaf-shaped blade, very good cutting geometry. This is a well-built knife. You know, the steel on this guy is still 8CR13 MOV, which isn't anything crazy, you know, in today's knife world or anything like that. But I would say, you know, Spyderco is a good brand to get into, you know, just to kind of experience, well, Spyderco is a good brand to get into because they make really excellent cutting tools of all price ranges. But just to experience a Spyderco without, you know, running the risk of, if you decide, you know, Spyderco is not for you, starting with a knife like this is great versus a knife like the PM2 that's going to cost you $140, almost triple, right? To experience, you know, essentially Spyderco's cutting geometry and just the nature of the leaf-shaped blade and the spider hole, you know, if you've never experienced that or kind of fidgeted with it, these are fun to just sort of play with. But this is a great knife, and they've added this this FRN to, you know, obviously this lightweight version that does make the knife substantially lighter than its G10 counterpart. Now, it's still not like a Para 3 lightweight or a bug out or anything like that, but yeah, this is pretty cool. And actually, let me take a look here. This one is typical. I mean, truthfully, guys, and it might be that I can crank on that pivot a little bit and get it to come back, but truthfully, the Tenacious in some cases is going to come off-centered, but overall, you know, the fit and finish is pretty darn good. Just first impressions here. This is largely what I remember with my Tenacious. It's just got that FRN handle. So, you know, if you like the idea of this knife and you didn't like the idea of the original weight, which was, I don't want to say substantial, but it's definitely heavier than a lot of people prefer, this might be for you. I've also noticed here, he's got an aftermarket clip on it, which, you know, a lot of people do with Spydercos in general, because Spyderco does this weird thing with the lanyard hole sometimes where it's just in a weird place. And it looks like this has been taken care of. But I might put the original clip back on it for the actual review so we can take a look at it in its original form. I think that's going to be pretty much it today, guys. Joe, I appreciate you sending this. Can't wait to talk about it. Go ahead and, where's that other stuff? There, go ahead and get that back out here. Guys, that's going to be pretty much it today. If you enjoyed this short little unboxing, or you're excited about this knife for, you know, and feelings of positivity in any form, please leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do of course have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe, because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.